Okay, so it's 10 a.m., so we'll go ahead and get started. Welcome everybody to our GrowthZone training for your member portal. So what I'm really super excited about this portal and excited for you guys to be able to use it. So we'll just kind of dive right in. I'm going to start over here on the left-hand side of the screen, and then we'll work our way through. This should only take about 30 minutes. This is a really simple program to use, and it should be super simple for you guys as well. If there's any qualifying brokers that are on here, I encourage you to talk to other qualifying brokers and let them know how easy it is, because you guys have a lot of setup capabilities in here that will disseminate out to the website, and you guys will have an opportunity to look at what some of that looks like today too. So the first thing that you're going to see when you log in here is you see this welcome screen. And what you'll see is this intro video. So GrowthZone has provided an intro video here, so you guys have an opportunity to watch that and kind of get some good information out of that. And then you'll also see upcoming events, and you can see here that we've got some classes that are already scheduled here from April 28th and looking at June 15th. And you have the ability to register for those events right off of this home screen here. When you jump on, you can see your account balance as well. And then there's a refer others box right here. And we'll have an opportunity to talk about some of these features as we move forward. On the My Info page, what you see here when you first click on the My Info page is you're going to see your contact info. That's the first tab that it defaults over to. You'll see your name over here. You'll see your NERDS ID. And you'll also see information that has been input. Our information is coming over from NERDS, and so it's pulling that information over, and you have the ability to come in and correct that. So you have this little edit button here. You'll click on that little edit button. You can enter in the information that you need to enter in, and once you've made your corrections, you just click done there. The same thing for your email address here. You can put in your email address. You can determine what type of email address it is. You can mark it as your primary if you'd like, and then you would click done. You'll see your account number here, which is also your NERDS number. So you'll notice that your account number and your NERDS number are the same number. And then you have the ability to add in additional information in regard to your license. So if you need to change your license number, your license type, anything like that, you have the ability to do that. What's really nice about this is you can add a little bio in here for yourself if you want to add a bio. So you come in, you click that pencil button, you enter in your bio information, you click done. And then if you have additional information that you'd like to add, you can do that as well. You can see here that we've already listed that your code of ethics is due by 12/31 of 2021, and we will be working to get this set up for everybody so they can see when their code of ethics is going to be due by. Moving on to the My Directory list. Moving on to the membership tab there. I wouldn't worry too much about your membership tab. The membership tab mostly just helps us on the back end of things so that we can determine what type of billing you'll be receiving. With that being said, you would be able to, that allows us to be able to get in and see what type of membership you have, and then bill you out for your annual dues and your MLS dues or your MLS fees. So don't pay too much mind to this membership deal right here. On the billing tab, this is where it's really beneficial to agents whose offices are now having their qualifying brokers are having them pay for their MLS fees. So you come right in here to the billing tab, and then you'll see what your balances are here. Now, the test agent that we have right now is a qualifying broker. So qualifying brokers have the ability to see all of their agents and who owes in their office. And qualifying brokers that would like to continue to pay for their agents will have the ability to pay for all of their agents through this portal. On the norm, when there are invoices that are in here, you would see a Pay Now button that would be up here. You would click that Pay Now button, and then you would be able to mark all of the invoices that you want to pay. and then you can either pay through a debit card or you can collect the balance at the bottom of the screen, and you would be able to write that on your check and send it in. You see open invoices are listed here. So you would see any open invoices. You can see your membership billing. So that would be your annual dues. So those dues that come in right around October through October and December, you would see that listed here. And then you would also have the ability to set up a payment profile. By clicking this little cross sign that you see here, you can select your payment profile. So you would select the name there. You can put in your card number, the name on the card, address line, and then you would be able to enter in city, state, and postcode. Once you have your payment profile set up, then you would be able to go into your open invoices and you can set up auto payment. And I will do a separate training on how to set up auto payment. Those of you that do have access to your portals at this point should be able to go in and set up auto payment on your own. And if you have any questions in regard to setting up your auto payment, please contact us here at the board office, because we can help you with that process, or we can set it up on the back end for you. So we'll move over to related offices. So your related office information, this is kind of cool for those of you who are qualifying brokers. You have the ability to fill in, change any information that you see here. So again, just like you saw on the contact info tab, you would be able to update any information in that area there by clicking on the pencil sign. The same thing for the work. You can open that up and change your email address if you need to update your email address. And then your main phone number. So if you have a main phone number that you would like to be that you would like listed here, then you would go in and you would change that as well. Now you can enter in a bio for your office, which is really kind of cool. So you can enter in like your hours of operation, information about your office, anything like that. And then you can also list here how many full-time employees that you have and how many part-time employees that you have. And then you would just click save there, and it saves that information for you. And then when we go to our website, then you would be able to see that information disseminated out to our website. So your bio will be listed there, and any information for full-time employees or part-time employees and whatnot. The related contacts here. So in the related contacts, you're going to be able to see as a qualifying broker, you will be able to see all of your agents that are in your office. That's going to be listed here. And as a qualifying broker, you'll have the ability to go in and make any edits to that too. So if you have an employee that you need to update information on, then you can come right in here and you can update that information in here. So the great thing about GrowthZone is that if you go in and you make changes in your portal and you change information in your contact info, it will automatically update that information where we need it to go. So it'll update it in GrowthZone for us. If it's changes that affect NERDS, then it'll go in and it'll update NERDS for us. And NERDS is the National Association of Realtors database, and that's where all of the members' information is housed. So it's pretty cool. So you can just come in here again as a qualifying broker, and you can make edits to your agents. Now, if you're just an associate and you want to see who in your office is listed here, or you need to contact somebody in your office and you don't have a phone number or whatnot, you can come right over here to your related contacts tab, and you would be able to view all of the members in your office, and it will have contact information listed in there as well. And the final tab here, which is the Refer Others tab. So if you have maybe an alliance member who is interested in joining, and you think it would be really cool to go ahead and contact us and let them know that they're interested in joining, you can put their organization name in here, first and last name, their email, any comments that you want to make, and then whether or not we can mention that you referred them to us. And then you would submit that, and that comes over as an email to us, and then that will prompt us to reach out to them and make contact with them and hopefully get them to join. You would be able to do the same thing for other agents too. So if you know somebody who's licensed and you want to refer them to us, maybe to come in and join, you would be able to do that as well. And then we can reach out and let them know what steps they need to take to become a member with San Juan County Board of Realtors. The My Directory listings that you see here, this is actually pretty cool for you qualifying brokers as well. You guys have the ability to come in here and add information. You can add directory information in here. You can add any additional information that you need to. And there is a training video that we have for the My Directory listing. So if you guys would like access to that training video, please make sure that you just let me know and we will get you access to that video ASAP. So the My Subscriptions, so if you are involved in a committee, members who are involved in a committee will have access to committee information, and those My Subscriptions are going to be listed here. So you'll be able to see, and basically what this is just letting you know like what information or emails that you're going to be receiving. If you're basically like you set up a subscription and you're going to be receiving information in regard to that. So if you're signed up with the committee, you'll be receiving emails, you know, for meeting minutes or something to that effect. If you're not signed up with anything, then you're likely not going to have anything in your My Subscriptions tab, and you shouldn't worry too much about it. On the Events tab, this is one of the things that I super enjoy about GrowthZone at this point. You have the ability to see a calendar here. Now, some of you may prefer a list view, so you can click on that list view here, and you can see all of the events that are upcoming. So you can see here we've got some we've got some classes that are coming up in the next few months. You can see the start date for those classes. You can see a description for those classes, and then you can also register for those. So when you click that little pencil button, it's going to take you over to our website, and this is the registration page. So you'll enter in your information. What you'll do is you'll put your email in here, your first name, last name, or your email, and then you can search that. Once you search that, then it's going to auto input your information down here in the step 3 attendees. And then it's going to set up your pay. You have the option to pay online here. And you'll see the total amount. We have this set up so that non-members can come in and register online through our website, and non-members have they pay a little extra than our members do. And so we've applied that discount because you are a member, and then you'll see the price of the class, which is the actual amount that you'll pay being a member here. You'll enter in your name, your card number, expiration, all of that information here. And then you'll click that pay now. Now you can store your cards here for future use. So you would mark that little box there, and then you can save the card to your office and make it available to others in your office. And then you can have you'll have a list of names here. I don't know why you would do that, but some people might, and it's just an option that's available there for you. The brokerages. So what you have here is a list of all of the brokerages that are that are members of the San Juan County Board of Realtors. So if you're in an office and you need to reach out to somebody in another office, then you would be able to click on that office name, and you have contact information that is listed here for them. So it does give you an email. It doesn't look like you can click on any of these though. You would probably have to copy and then paste it over into your email address, but you do have contact information that's listed here for them. The same thing for Alliance offices. So Alliance offices are listed here. So if you needed to contact somebody in an Alliance office, then you can go ahead and you can click on that, and it's going to give that phone number for contact information. And our appraisers are also set up in a separate category too. So appraisers have the same thing. Again, you can open that up, and you'll have contact information for that appraiser's office. So the resources are really great. You can, as we're growing and learning and utilizing this system more, you'll be seeing additional resources that will be listed in here. Um, you'll see stuff like the MLS change notice form, so you can open that guy right up. You can click the little download file, and then you would be able to download it from there. Again, the rules and regs, so SJCBR rules and regs, you would be able to click that and you would be able to open that up and download that too. So we've got our social media policy, our realtors education policy, information change notice, and then we'll be getting additional information set up in there as well. Now you do have this My Files tab too. When we have the ability, and Angie and I are still learning right now on how to get this set up for you guys. So we can add your certificates in here. So you can see here we used Betty as an example. We were able to upload a certificate onto our test agent here, and then you would be able to open that up and you would be able to view your certificate. And then of course you can download your certificate and then you would have it in your possession, or you can keep it here. And then for your end of the year stuff or end of year cycle stuff, when you need to renew, you'll have whatever certificates you've received from San Juan County Board of Realtors in your My Files here. I do believe, okay, nope, never mind. So I'll move on from that. So I'd like to open it up to you guys for any questions. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to either raise your hand, unmute your microphone. We want to make sure that we're not talking over anybody, or if you have anything you want to drop in the chat, you're welcome to drop your questions in the chat. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to either raise your hand or unmute yourself, ask some questions. Oh, and one other thing while you guys are doing that too, you have the ability to also set up your profile pictures. So if you have logos that you want set up in your profile pictures, or if you want to just drop an image of your face, we would love to see that. We've got a few people that have already done that. And while you guys are getting those questions set up, I'm also going to show you our website and how this looks on our website so that you can see that too. So this is our SJCBR website. If you're wanting to sign up online, if you remember that you can go to the website, you can go to our education calendar here, and all of those same classes that you saw in your portal are going to be listed here. The registration process is the same exact thing. You come over here, you click that register box, and you can see that this is the same screen that we were on when you went through your portal. And then as far as seeing our members that are listed here, you can see all of our brokerages. So you can see Absolute Realty was able to go in and they were able to set up a profile picture. So those of you who are interested in doing that, you can do that right through your portal. I also encourage you to send us your logo or whatnot, and we can get that set up for you in your, we can set that up on the back end for you so we don't have any problem doing that. So this is what you're looking at. And then if you click inside here, you'll be able to see a list of the members that work there. And then if you're wanting to contact that member, you can go ahead and click on that little @ sign there, and it opens up an email box for you. You put your name, your email address, your subject line, and then your message, and you'll mark that little I'm not a robot box. The same thing for our Alliance members. So these directories that you're seeing here is the exact same thing that you would be seeing in your portal. It just looks a little different. They're templated out a little bit differently. So if you're looking for, in community development, you can see, give it a second. You'll be able to see the members that we have listed in our community development. So we have the City of Farmington Economic Development that's listed there. So we do have these broke down. We have banks and mortgage companies. So you can see Cornerstone sitting here. We've got Major Mortgage. We've got Academy Mortgage. I did try to go in for those Alliance members that we have received logos for, and I have tried to update those. But if you're an Alliance member and you're on with us today, please feel free to send us any logos that you have that you would like put on our website, and we'd be happy to update that for you. And then the same thing for those appraisers. We've got the appraisers here. You can see phone numbers. You can see if they have a website. You can click on that and you can visit their website, and it takes you straight there. So um, that is how it moves out to our website. So does anybody have any questions at this time? Please feel.
Tiffany, this is Pam Woolley. I'm sorry I was late getting on here. So you were already on the portal when I joined. Can you tell me how you got there?
Yes, ma'am. So when you are a member and you're wanting to jump on and you've already signed in, if you haven't signed in yet or you haven't received the email to get signed in yet, that's the first step. You need to get an email from us. And so just let us know if you need us to resend that email, and it gives you instructions on setting your portal up. Now, when you've done and completed your setup, you would go over here onto our website, which is sjcbr.com, and you'll notice here on the very last line here, this it says member login, and it's going to take you to the login screen, and the email and password, or the username and password that you use to set up your portal when we send you the initial engagement email, is the same information you'll put in here. So then you'll just click that sign in box there, and it's going to open you up and you'll be able to get back to your portal.
And where would they go to click to pay their bill?
Okay, so when you go into the member login, I'm just actually going to jump back over here into Joe Test stuff here. They'll go to the My Info tab. And Pam, we are recording this, so this will be available for viewing afterwards. And if you ever need any one-on-one stuff, we can do that as well. So you have the My Info tab here on the left-hand side of the screen, and you'll go over here to the Billing tab, and they will be able to see any open invoices that they have. And there's going to be a Pay Now button that's going to be available up here. They'll click on that Pay Now button. It's going to open up a new screen for them, and they'll mark the invoice that they want to pay. They'll enter their credit card information in there, or they can just capture that total and they can send us a check too.
Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. Any other questions? Awesome. Well, I don't want to take up too much more of your guys' time today. I was hoping this was going to be around 30 minutes or less, so it looks like we've made that goal. I want to remind you guys that Angie and I are here for your support. So if you need anything, if you have questions, if you're getting frustrated or you're feeling lost about anything, give us a call. Don't suffer in silence. We're always here to help you guys. So I appreciate you guys being on here today. I appreciate your time. Please send us any questions that you might have on this. Again, we've got tons of training videos that GrowthZone provides for us as well. So we are here to help you guys navigate through any of this. It's a very simple system. I think you guys are going to really enjoy it when you get the hang of it. So again, just final thing, call us if you need us. We're always here for you. I appreciate your time today, guys. We're going to go ahead and end the meeting. Oh, we've got a question here on the chat. Oh, you're welcome, Lois. Thank you. And I hope you guys have a lovely day and enjoy the rest of your week.
Thanks, Tiffany.
You betcha.